All right. So next we want to talk about the
other place to get freebies for Assassin's Creed.
Right, and that is the assassinscreed.com/rewards. And you were saying that this is only for the U.S.?
Yeah, this only works in the United States. I've had friends try this in Europe, in Australia, in Hong Kong, and none of them can get to the site at all. It just doesn't work there. I imagine it's a shipping issue. They have actual physical object things, rewards that you can get that they will mail to your house, and they probably don't want to mail those overseas.
Right.
So
you use your Uplay username or the email you gave it and your password. Now, if you just set up your Uplay, it just like emailed you a thing to reset your password. So you'll need to go into your email and reset your password before you can really do this.
Right. Other thing we want to mention is if you haven't signed up for this yet, if you're hearing about it from us, we'd ask that you use the link down in the About section of the video, because then Bob here will get an extra 3,000 points. So it doesn't cost you anything, and it's easier than typing it in.
It is easier than typing it in. And we'll talk about what I'll actually do with those points a little bit later in the video.
Right.
So once you sign in, you've got all of these points you can get. The first thing you should probably do is there's this little spinner game, a slot machine game, where and it's going to be, this whole website is really kind of laggy and a bit buggy, and it has to refresh.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this website, and we have tried this on multiple different computers of extreme varying power, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. So the problem is on their side, it's not on your side. So it's going to be slow and laggy like this, probably no matter what computer you use.
Right. And I got pretty lucky on my spins here. But the first spin you get, it's probably going to come up sometime during the spin with the little usage thing that you have to agree to actually use the site.
Right. Basically, on your first spin, at some point, it generally kicks you out. It did this for me and for Bob. So we got kicked out and had to go back in. It still saves the stuff that you got on the spin and everything. And Bob won the jackpot here on his first spin.
So,
and then got some garbled nonsense that claims to be terms of use.
Right.
Okay, so on this website, you're going to get a bunch of credits, something like 10,000 credits just for signing in, and you can actually get some pretty good things with these credits. You also get these this spinning game Bob got 5,000 points. I think I got 1,500. Mine's probably closer to what you'll get.
Yeah, I got really lucky.
Right, but you can play this basically once a week. You get 5 spins every 6 days for free points. And then there's a bunch of other activities that you can also do for free points that are just a one-time thing, but they're very, very quick. It's like, go and look at this website, go and watch this video, look at this little, take this little silly survey to tell us who's your favorite assassin, that kind of thing. And all you have to do is click on the links and you get the points. If you don't want to watch the videos, you just click on the link, close it.
Right.
The points.
You can open it in another tab, and then you don't even have to go back. You just close the tab that opened and go back. Some of the stuff is legitimately pretty interesting.
Yeah, there's some interesting
I've read
stuff.
some of the stuff. They've got a lot of stuff about the characters and about the environment and that kind of stuff, and that's all actually pretty interesting. But a lot of it is trailers that if you're watching this, there's a good chance you've already seen a lot of, if not all of these trailers already.
Right, and you've probably already got the game. If you're watching this, there's a very good chance you already got the game, so you don't need to be sold on it. So a lot of this stuff, if you want the points, just right-click, do new tab, open in a new tab, and then close it. You'll get the points. Bob put together, what, 75,000 points?
Yeah, all told, I got 75,000 points, and I spent a few on a couple of these. 500. And like I said, I got very lucky on the spins. But even, I mean, I got $5,000 on the spins. So with the points you get when you start and all of these, you can get around 70,000 points, which is kind of a chunk of points.
Right. And they have some really good rewards on here. We're only really going to talk about the digital rewards for the most part, but they have some other stuff. Look through what they've got, because you can get, I mean, they have like foam brass knuckles that they had on there, and, you know, just little things like that.
Right. So they've got a few costumes, and this is the Master Assassins pack.
Okay, so we talked about this earlier. They have a Master Assassins pack on the Uplay store, and then they have this Master Assassins pack right here. And there's been some confusion because people see this and they can't get that Master Assassins thing on the Uplay store because they don't have enough experience. Then they come to this website and say, oh, I can just buy it here. It only costs 250 credits. I don't even need to worry about it there. Not the same thing. So this Master Assassin pack is actually a weapon pack, a pack of weapons that you can get for the game. Still very good, and this is also the reason why we said that you probably shouldn't waste your points on like the belt and the revolver and the sword on the Uplay store, because they've got little packs of weapons and equipment here that you can get for 250 credits, which is just paltry. You get 10,000 credits just for signing up.
Right, the Suave outfit, the belt for that is identical to the belt you can get on the other thing.
Right.
And some of the...
Yeah, there's a pirate pack that comes with a revolver that's identical to that, and
an industrial pack that has a cane and knuckles and glove and
glove. It's all identical to that stuff that you get on the Uplay store. So that's why we say that if you're in America and you have access to this, get this stuff and save your Uplay points. Sometimes the Uplay stores don't have very good stuff, but sometimes they have some pretty cool stuff. So it's nice to have those points when you run into something that's cool, so you don't have to wait until you're halfway through a game to be able to buy it.
Right. And here, I mean, like I said, you can get 70,000 credits on this really easily, and all of the digital content is going to be less than 2,000. I think it might be right at 2,000.
Not all of it, though. There is some actual expensive content. For instance, if you look down, there's like the Edward outfit here. So if you did want to get the Edward outfit, if you're not willing to wait to get the experience to unlock that Master Assassin's costume set in the Uplay, you can actually buy the Edward outfit here for 12,000 credits. That's a lot.
It is.
You know, that's going to be everything you get probably for the when you first open the thing. But you know, considering you can get 70,000, if you're not interested in any of this other stuff, you know,
right?
Sure, why not? You know, it's free.
Right, and they've got some other cool things, soundtracks and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. And then they've got some actual physical things too, T-shirts and
these things sell out really quickly. So.
Right.
But they do occasionally come back on. We've seen the things that have sold out come back, and so if you keep an eye on it, you might be able to get stuff like that.
Right.
They also have sweepstakes. You can, for 1,000 credits, you can enter to win, you know, some kind of cool things. A collector's edition version of the game. They had like a trench coat that's like Jacob's coat.
Right.
And then, of course, they've got the top hat that Bob would kind of like.
Yeah, so if I get enough points from people signing up for my thing, they have an Assassin's Creed Syndicate top hat. Now, it's sold out right now, but if I have enough credits and it comes back, I will buy it and I will wear it in any videos that we do that I actually show up in the thing, and at least one video where I make a point of showing up with that hat.
And I guarantee, I know him, he's kind of special like that. He'll wear that hat everywhere. He'll wear it to work. He'll wear it to the movies.
I will wear that hat all over town. People will see me wearing that weird Assassin's Creed hat and laugh at me, and it will be enjoyable for everybody involved.
So yeah, sign up under our link so Bob can get extra points so he can get his Assassin's Creed top hat if they ever come back.
And get laughed at by people in society.
Right. All right, so let's talk about what specifically the digital freebies are, what exactly everything gives you here. So the first thing that's easy to talk about, let's talk about the Jacob Suave outfit. This is a much more dapper looking outfit than Jacob's normal outfit, and I've specifically seen people looking for that are complaining that his outfit is not dapper enough. They've used that word, which, I mean, the dapper is Bob's word. So.
It is. I love the word dapper. I use it incorrectly constantly.
But this is Jacob's dapper outfit that actually has a legitimate top hat. It's a pretty good looking outfit. And it also comes with a belt that is identical to stat-wise to the belt that they have on the Uplay store. So for a while in the game, that's going to be your best belt. Do you remember the name of that belt?
I think it was just the Suave belt.
Suave belt, okay. Yeah, I think you're right. And then Evie also has a outfit that is also kind of a nice looking outfit. It is the Nighthawk Outfit.
Right.
And I think that also comes with a cape.
Yeah, it comes with a cape.
Comes with a cape that is the equivalent of the cape that you'd get on Uplay. And once again, this is a good looking outfit, and we'll show it to you here so you can see what it looks like. Okay, and then aside from these two outfits, there are 2 weapon packs, right?
Yeah, 2 weapon packs.
3?
There's 2.
I think there's 2.
There's 2 weapon packs.
So we've got the industrial weapon pack, which comes with a gauntlet. So that's like your hidden blade gauntlet,
right.
And that's going to raise your attack power. It comes with a cane sword, and it comes with a set of brass knuckles. Now in the game, if you haven't played it yet, there's 3 different weapons you can choose from. One is a cane sword, one is the kukri, which is that curved knife, and the other is brass knuckles.
Right. So you pick one of those for the game. You can switch them out whenever you want.
Right. And then the other set is the Pirate Pack, and the Pirate Pack comes with a kukri. It comes with another cane sword. It's identical stat-wise, but it looks a little bit different. It's like a sea serpent. I think the other one is like a hammerhead.
Yeah.
And then it also comes with a set of brass knuckles and a revolver, and that's a pretty decent revolver.
I think that's actually a Derringer, but
I'm 100% certain it's a revolver.
Fair enough.
All right, so now another thing to mention, this website, you don't actually have to have the game to sign up for this website. So, you can get some things that are actually not in the game. So even if you don't have Assassin's Creed Syndicate, sign up for this, and you can start collecting points and getting some of these rewards. And then if you get the game later, you'll have the stuff available. Also, another thing I want to mention, the way that the downloadable content works on this is a little bit different than on the Uplay store. In the Uplay store, you just buy it and it instantly shows up in your game. On this website, you're actually going to download a DLC code, and then you'll have to go into the PlayStation Store and redeem that DLC code, and then make sure that you download your content and install it, and then it will show up in your game. So that is it for everything that we have for this website. There are a few more freebies that we'll be talking about in another video later, and we'll also have a video here where we'll show off all of this stuff, all of the stuff that you can get for free. We'll show you what the costumes look like, what the weapon stats are, so keep an eye out for that.